I'm sitting here, surrounded by the remnants of our life together, trying to process the bombshell my wife dropped on me. She's terminally ill, and I've been her rock, her confidant, her everything. We met by chance in a bustling coffee shop, and I was smitten from the moment I saw her. Our whirlwind romance and fairy tale wedding made me believe we had it all: love, happiness, and a beautiful daughter who was the center of our world. But now, as I look back, I realize there were always signs of distance, subtle hints that she was holding back. I brushed it off as her being shy or introverted, but deep down, an uneasy feeling gnawed at me. The diagnosis came like a sledgehammer: terminal cancer. I was devastated, but I vowed to be there for her every step of the way. As I cared for her, I started noticing strange behaviors: secret phone calls late at night, mysterious meetings she never mentioned, and whispered conversations that stopped abruptly when I entered the room. A creeping sense of dread began to envelop me. When I confronted her, she dismissed it as my paranoia, a product of the stress we were under. I wanted to believe her, to trust the woman I had devoted my life to, but the doubts lingered. Then, she dropped the bombshell. In a voice barely above a whisper, she confessed, she never loved me. She married me to escape poverty, to give our daughter a better life. The words hit me like a punch in the gut, leaving me gasping for air. The woman I thought I knew, the life I thought we shared, crumbled before my eyes. I tried to reconcile this stranger with the person who had shared my bed, my dreams, my heart. I remembered the way she'd smile at me, the infectious laughter that used to light up our home, the tender moments we shared in the quiet of the night. Was it all an act? I'm filled with a volatile mix of anger, hurt, and betrayal. I want to scream, to demand answers, to understand why she deceived me. But I can't. She's dying, and I need to be strong for her, for our daughter who still looks up to her mother with innocent eyes. Every day I visit her, I see the guilt etched into her face, the silent apology in her eyes. She knows she's hurt me deeply, but she seems at peace with her confession. I'm left tormented by a whirlwind of what-ifs and maybes. What if I had known the truth from the start? Maybe I wouldn't have fallen so deeply in love. Maybe I wouldn't be suffering this unbearable pain now. These thoughts haunt me, echoing in the silence of our home. One evening, as I sit by her bedside, the room dimly lit by the soft glow of a bedside lamp, she takes my hand. Her grip is weak, but her eyes bore into mine with an intensity that sends shivers down my spine. I'm sorry, she whispers, tears glistening in her eyes. I thought I was doing what was best for us, for our daughter. I never wanted to hurt you. Her words linger in the air, a fragile thread of sincerity in a web of lies. I squeeze her hand, torn between my anger and my need to forgive her, if only for the sake of our daughter. In that moment, I realize that despite everything, I still care for her. I still want to protect her from the cruel hand fate has dealt her. As I sit here, surrounded by the fragmented memories of our life together, I wonder, what else was a lie? The laughter, the shared dreams, the moments of intimacy, were they all just part of the facade? I may never know the full truth, and that uncertainty gnaws at my soul. But as I hold her hand, watching the rise and fall of her fragile breaths, I know that I must find a way to move forward, for the sake of our daughter, and for my own peace. In the end, life is a series of moments, some real, some imagined. And as I navigate through the labyrinth of my memories, I must find a way to cherish the real ones, to hold on to the love I thought we had, even if it was built on a foundation of lies. Because in the end, love, no matter how flawed, is what makes us human.